Greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are live with Joan of Angels. You are here in my studio, my sanctuary, where we paint divine beings, raise energetic frequency, and help heal your heart, help you let go of what doesn't serve, and awaken you to that which you are, awaken you to who you are, why you're here, your big mission on life, the whole reason you came down here, to make it kind of understandable, because let's face it, who in their right mind would have come down to this planet given the mess, the hot mess that it is in, right? Only fearless people who knew that they came here for a reason would actually descend down here and do this mission. So we've been talking a lot about mission. Very, very important to understand that each of us did come down with that mission. However, there are many reasons why we don't live or act or remember that mission. So if you start to think about it, we are going to talk about what in the world could possibly keep you from remembering your mission. It's a rhetorical question. Nothing really should ever or could ever keep you truly from remembering your mission. But what is it that, how do we release toxins? How do we release negativity? How do we step into positivity and spiritual awakening? And all that and more is what we're going to be talking about today. So meanwhile, I see some wonderful friends. I see some of you hopped off of the other channel onto this channel. And I just have to tell you, we've been having a great time on Humanity Unplugged. I see several of you that I saw over there, and thinking about that, Humanity Unplugged. And so we're going to unpin a little bit more tonight. Unpin as in taking off our cloak that hides us, and unpin from that which really keeps us stuck and in that fear. And so the best news of all is to know that most of you are awake, and that makes the job so much easier. Well, I shouldn't use that word job. That makes my mission so much easier, because I know that you have that aha moment and you get what I'm laying down, as I heard one speaker say. It's not quite my language, but I thought that's pretty good. You can understand what I'm laying down. So let's start off. Before we get into that whole removing of toxins place, let me know where you're from, so that when we do that Tower of Miracle Power and we have that global moment, we can literally visualize where everyone is and where that raising of the light is. And I want to tell you something, guys. The vibrations on the planet are going higher and higher, despite the amount of negativity that is coming out of certain places, okay, which I don't even want to name. So despite all of that, more and more people are turning up their light and their power. So we are very, very blessed. Okay, I see Long Island in the house. I was raised in Long Island on the South Shore, Woodmere, the 5 towns. If you're anywhere near that, Palm Springs is in the house, New Hampshire, Grand Rapids. Everyone's in the house. Let's see. We have Minnesota's also in the house. Sweet, I have Arizona in the house. And we have Palm Springs right here. Desert Hot Springs right here. Good. All right, so let's begin. Let's begin by knowing, first of all, where we're connected to. Idaho in the house. I love it. And I want us to really raise our energy even higher. And I've been in a state of bliss for about 3 or 4 days now. I was at a conference all weekend too, called Awake and Aware. And so our awakening and awareness is just rising. And you might even feel the energy over in England. So I see a lot of newcomers. I'm so happy to meet you and that you're here with us today. It's my honor to be doing Miracle Monday with all of you newbies. All right, good. So now we're going to start by taking a deep breath in. So everyone take a deep breath in. That's right. That's right. And then breathing it out, down, down, down. Breathe it out into the earth. Send your roots down to the center of the earth. Good. And then we're going to take another deep breath in. And then send it all the way out, down, 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 down into the center of the earth. And then let's take another one. But before we take this other one, I want you to really, again, imagine you have this antenna right here at the crown of your head. And, it wouldn't hurt if you had a wand. You can use a wand. You can use just what I'm using, the handle of your drum or your bowl. But you can actually send it up to the antenna, to the heavens. And you can literally feel it bringing energy down into your crown and energizing you. So, dear Mother, Father, God, and as we breathing in again, one more time, taking that breath from the heaven down through your body, through your crown, through your neck, through your back, through your legs, all the way down to the center of the earth. Okay, and now they say, now we're going to do that cleansing and purifying breath. So now taking it back in again, breathing it in. And this time, as you start to breathe it out down through the roots, I want you to sort of feel that a wave or like a pillar of light or energy or a stream of consciousness is literally going from here down through your body. It's going through your neck. And so as it goes through your neck, my beloveds, put your other hand right behind your neck so you can just feel it. And as it's going through your neck and going down, 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 okay, I want you to see and feel that there's an awakening, a tingling, every nerve, every cell, the tissues, the organs, the cannabinoids, the neurons, they're all tingling because they're being awakened so they can carry more energy. And as this brain awakening, because we're opening up your brain here and sending energy down through your neck. Welcome, John. I'm just happy that moves me to no end. Yes, good. And we have a welcoming committee on this stream. I love my team. We are the angelic ones, guys. The angel brigade is happening. All right. So we have Sashi and Emily from Pennsylvania, one's from California, and now in this. So now as we bring this energy down, I want you to feel that this energy today is clearing away stuck places. So I don't actually know about you, but I actually started tonight with a bit of a neck pain and a place right here that's stuck. And as I'm talking, I can literally, because the energy is so high, I can feel it opening up. So now I want you to start to feel the energy coming down your shoulders. Okay, both shoulders, and going into your fingers and awakening those fingers. And don't forget to share it out, my friends, with your loved ones so more and more people can wake up and get this energy, but coming out of your fingers. So if I go like this, and then I go like this, you should be feeling it over there. And some of you I know are. Because if I go like this, okay, then I guess I'm going to suggest you do this at home. Take your left hand so it receives the energy. Your right hand, play with the energy. And I know it's a little fast, but it's really vibrating pretty fast. And who knows where they're taking us, okay? So now we're clearing this energy going down your shoulders. And by the way, your thyroid is up here. That organs that regulate your hormones are up here. And as we go down, we start to get to your heart, your lungs, your lymphatics. And what we're feeling now is that energy coming down from your crown chakra, going through your neck, through your body, and starting to enervate your lungs. So what happens when we enervate our lungs? Well, we can take a deep breath. So breathing in and then holding it and then letting it out. And then holding it and then breathing in. And so breathing in your chest. And what else is there? Well, your heart. And what kind of sound of our heart? The thump. Bum, 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 bum. Feel that heart beating. Feel yourself actually kind of feeling that heart beating in a way that not only goes ba-bum, 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 but sort of goes out into the universe that you feel it. You can feel it. You can feel it. You can feel it. And Dr. Dream loves that bowl. I got that bowl from him and Stephanie, his beloved. And I want to mention that Dr. Dream, Mark Peebler over there, he and Stephanie were here for dinner about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was one of the most magical nights I've had in a very long time. So these Tibetan bowls, he probably has them online. Why don't you put a post how people can find your stuff, Mark, so they can get these bowls. These bowls come from the ancient bowl makers in Tibet. And Dr. Peebler found a way to help keep their villages alive and recover from the earthquakes that devastated their village. And these are the ancient craftspeople. So we have a big shout out to Dr. Peebler. He loves that bowl. Yes, I love that bowl. I love you. The tone, what tone is this? I think it is the crown chakra tone, but exactly what tone, we're going to have to get it from the expert. I'm going to play it. I have what? Okay. And we should find out what tone that is in just a minute. But these tones, my friends, can clear your energy field. They literally, as we are doing this moving of our energy from our crown through our body, we can feel that our energy is tingling from the sound from the bowl, from this great crown chakra tone. So feeling it actually shake everything up inside of you. Feel it cracking away, like breaking the cracks. What's the word? Splitting that hard shell that you might have, where we have those stuck places. And a crystal bowl and a copper bowl like this can do that. So as we're listening, and remember, we're still breathing in. I haven't forgotten, even though I'm on to another subject. And remember, your heart is ba-booming, 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 ba-booming. And every time it booms, it sends out an energy of love, of healing, of rejuvenation, of abundance. It sends out oxygen, nutrients, food, circulation, lymphatic tissues restoring. It actually fuels every part of your body. So your heart center, I want you to dance to your heart. Feel your heart. It's beating, it's beating, it's beating. Feel the pulse, because that is your sound. That peace within, that heart within. Good. Getting juicy, I can feel it. Now, as we continue to breathe in that sound, that energy from our crown chakra, feeling it go through your body. Feel it go down past your heart, past your lungs. Feel it go to your kidneys, your liver, your gallbladder, your pancreas, your spleen, your appendix, your ovaries, your reproductive organs, your prostate glands, your testosterone glands, every part of your body, your colon, your digestion. Feel it producing more enzymes to break down everything that you have eaten and to turn it into superfoods to fuel you, my friends, to wake you up. So imagine if that loaf of bread or that celery juice or that vegetarian pizza over there or that steak can actually go into your body, and you can wake up your enzymes to break it down perfectly so that you could digest, absorb, reuse, reboot, rejuvenate with exactly what you take in your body. So, we eliminate toxic substances. We eliminate toxic substances on level 1. We start to clear it from our field. We can even, and today we're doing it internally, though you all know you can do it with sage, or you can do it with cleansing or with essential oils. It's all the same thing. How do we get rid of that which covers the truth, covers us, so we can no longer see truth, recognize truth, resonate with truth, or connect to spirit to do that which we came here to do, and we fall victim to the lie? Raise your hand if you've ever fallen victim to the lie, because the lie comes dressed as truth. It comes in the media, and very, very interesting. I had a dear friend of mine today she is awake. She's not vaccinated. Her son's not vaccinated, but she's still not exactly aware of everything that's going on the planet. And she came over today, and one of the things I educated her was to look at the big picture. What is going on? Let's step out of fear and look at what we need to do to clear our field, so we can begin to listen to that voice of spirit, or to do even the healing that we need. So as we continue, okay, our kidneys are an organ that detoxifies waste and liquid. So on that note, if you don't drink enough water, you're not going to detoxify, and you're not going to have enough liquid that to circulate to your body to take out all of these toxins that have accumulated in your body. All right, well, this is an interesting comment, not eating meat, and it doesn't hold clearing. So you don't, if you try to eat meat, then you don't probably feel clear. And I would imagine in an ayahuasca ceremony, you certainly would not feel clear. So we're purifying. Now, not only are we purifying our physical bodies, my loved ones, and if I haven't started off by telling you how much I love all of you today, I'm going to stop and let you know something. I do this show from love. I do this show because it inspires me on an either daily or weekly basis to show up, to help lift your energy, help align you to where you're going. And I feel very blessed to have this privilege of being able to do this with all of us, because we do need, this is the time for the wisdom keepers to be seen. This is the time to celebrate. This is the time to celebrate my very happy rebirth day, or day of my birth. And I'm going to comment on that. Thank you very much, Tina. I wish I could hear you singing happy birthday to me. That would be quite. Tina's in the back room laughing. I could put her on camera. She might not be laughing so much. You know that Tina and I both have a birthday on Wednesday. And the difference between Tina and myself is that I'm not as shy as she is anymore. So what else can I say? If I come out as Joan of Angels, I don't think, what else am I going to say that could drive you all away, right? But it would be lovely if Tina would come and show her face, and we could sing. If she comes up, I'd have to sing to her. Oh my God, my voice is off key because I've been talking for days. All right. Okay, so we've been clean. Oh, she's there. You didn't come on because I threatened to sing happy birthday to you, did you?
Don't sing. I can't sing.
All right,
everybody. Welcome tonight. Thank you for being here. The vibes are already coming up because I am getting really hot. So keep it up. Thank you. Love you all. Talk to you all later. Back to you, Jen.
I love this woman. I love that woman. I found her years ago. I was doing, I guess, a series of broadcasts, or she found me, and she has been a staple in my life and on the show. I mean, woot, woot. Yes, yes. I am 21 minus. Okay, I am on a youngering program. So that is why sometimes you see me really looking a lot younger. I do these exercises and I think youngering, and and all the processes I teach you are part of this youngering process. Yeah. So let's hear it for Tina. Come on, Tina. Come on, Tina. And she hasn't had as many birthdays as I've had, so she needs more birthday greetings. What can I say? One has to be frosty. Okay. All right. So now I'm tongue twisted. I'm tongue twisted for a second because I could just feel it. So Tina's been in the back room for the last few months. I think, guys, I celebrated when she came on, but she's back there and she's commenting all the time to me on the energy of the shows. And I don't know about you, but I feel like the energy of the shows has gotten better. Anyone want to comment on that? We'd love to see that. Yes, yes, yes. All right, good. So now with our energy, yeah, see, every time you say happy, and a birthday, that's an interesting thing. When I first saw the comment about my birthday come up, I said, well, one of my birthdays is the day I was named Joan of Angels also. So what is a birthday? I mean, it is a day that celebrates when you've come into the world. If you're a walk-in, you're going to celebrate the day you walked into the world and that other being left, right? Or if you share your body. So it's kind of very, very interesting because I also date some of my birthday back, not only to March 16th, my actual birthday, but then there's the day that the angels told me to paint 33 angels in 30 days, which was October 31st, 2013. So that was another birthday, a day of birthing a new self. So I'm going to invite all of you tonight, since we're talking about clearing toxic energies, realigning, rebooting, spiritual awakening, and affirmations. Can't remember all the names I put on this show, but since we're talking about all of that, then let's talk about this restoration. Okay. So as we keep going, and we're still doing that breathing, I haven't forgotten, because and our heart should still be booming, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. And I guess I wore red for my heart. Guys, this is one of my scarves. Someone came today and asked for my scarves, and she actually bought one, but these are a beautiful fabric. This is a huge red angel, and I do have a few of them. If you're interested, just email me, Joan at Joan of Angels. They're hard to find online. I've taken everything arty off, even though I have tons of art. All right, so now, I don't know why I took it off. So my guides are going to show me why. Okay, they are. They said, some of you. Now, when we talk about clearing, removing toxins, we also want to remove toxins that keep you from connecting to your inner voice, your intuition, and your guides and your angels. So how are we going to do that? Good. All right. He put his touroflove.com, and the touroflove.com is quite an event. When you do chakra balancing and bowls with Dr. Dream, he's had as many as I think 500 bowls going in the room. So you think one bowl is a miracle, well, 400 or 500 tones will definitely clear off any crap that you have on your system. And actually broke a necklace of mine years ago when I put it on the stage. It was made up of a lot of different amethyst pieces. And I had a fallout with the woman who had given it to me. And I put it up there to cleanse. It was like, well, send me a message. And the vibration was so high during that event that Dr. Piedler and Stephanie put on, and us angels helped in. The vibes were so high that spirit just broke the necklace because she was at such a lower frequency, and the necklace couldn't be brought up to the resonance that it needed to be in. So that's a little bit about the Tour of Love and Dr. Dream. Okay, now here's what I want to show you. Oh, Well, isn't that funny? So my guides tell me the whole thing, and they don't tell me until I'm doing it. Okay. So they're actually showing me that one method of clearing your body and waking it up simultaneously, okay, would be to take something like this. And of course, you won't have anything like this in your house because this is angelic frequency from my sanctuary. But you want to take something and you want to just, oh my God, you could actually clear your front, you can clear your back, you can actually, whoa, you can clear off any stuck energy. Now, how would you know there's stuck energy there? Well, you might have aches and pains. You might be grumpy. Your digestion might be off. Or you might tune in and go, God, I just feel I've been out in the world today. I went to the supermarket. The shelves are empty. I went to the gas station in California. It was $6.50 a gallon. I'm distressed. I read the newspaper. I saw what's happening abroad. Oh my God, I'm distressed. This is distressing. What are you going to do? Well, you're going to play your bowl, right? You're going to play that tone. And you're going to breathe it in. And you can even run it around your whole body. But you're going to start to see all of this energy being taken away, being removed from your system, being sent down into the lower realms and into the ground, freeing you so that you can begin to hear, because your crown chakra is now open. So you can begin to hear, and then you can begin to do what I call celestial floss. You guys are really in for a treat. Or your guys must be working overtime because I had no idea I was going to do this. So I always start the celestial floss vertically. And you don't need a scarf, but it is visual, right? You can see that. Okay, so I'm not going to put it in front of my face, but you're going to imagine that it's here going up and down, and you use your creative imagination, and you imagine yourself pulling it up and then pulling it down and twisting it and turning it and clearing away the debris that goes from your celestial crown here through that neck of yours and through that spine. And literally you're going up and down, up and twisting it all around. So I teach that in one of my intuition classes. I started teaching the celestial floss because you have to clear away debris. And even though it's not like you're going to see dirt on yourself, okay? You don't see dirt. It's not like you're dirty physically, but in the spiritual realms, it's called stuck energy, and we can see it sticking out all over you. And it keeps you from listening to your gut, and it keeps you from, it interferes with your connection with the divine, okay? So yes, so all of these, the thought, vibration, symbolic tools, scrubbing ourselves, because guys, no one is going to come around and give you an energetic celestial shower to clear your energy. They're going to come around going, oh my God, I can't bear being around that person, or worse, they'll come and conflict with you because you're putting off those lower frequency vibes. So we go out in the world and we pick out, we come home and we clear our field of anything that might have stuck to it. And I think this is a great idea. Somehow, if I had sage smelling in it too, then it would really be even better. Now, and then we clear our energy so we can connect to our guides. And I love all your feedback. I'm happy that this resonates. But this is only half of the celestial flossing, okay? There is another energy, and here's the other energy. The other energy is so that we can hear better. So we go this way and this way and this way and this way. And why do we do our ears? We do our ears, and that's a great compliment. Christine knows that it's unlocking her by being able, we use these visuals so that we can make that energetic spiritual shift. But we need that visual so that, I don't know, I think I laugh when I hear celestial flossing. I see it and I can do it. So now we're clearing off our audio channels so that we can hear, and we twist them and we turn it and we pull it out, 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 out. Now, the further away you can pull it and clear, the more you're going to enhance your ability to hear your guides, your clairaudience, your clairsentience, because you're going to clear the field so these energies or these messages can come through. And as I'm talking and sharing this information, I'm literally seeing those audio waves like right here. So some of you are not visual, some of you are audio. And, I don't see my guides in the ways you would think. Okay. I know I paint them and they come to me to be painted. All right. They come to me so I can put them on a canvas. But when I connect to my guides, I don't see them. I feel them, or they'll give me messages, but I don't actually see them. And so I had a lot of trouble in trance class because the teacher was always talking about, you see this guide, and I couldn't see it. And I finally raised my hand, feeling a little embarrassed. And he explained to me, no, I was doing it perfectly. It's just that, he's used to telling everyone to see, and some people don't see, but some people hear. But I do believe that the more we work on our skills, the more we will enhance our ability to see and hear. Now, why do we want to see and hear? Just out of curiosity, there is a reason we want to see and hear. We want to see, we want to hear. We want to be able to connect so that we can actually do what we came here to do. And that's in our direct alignment with source, with the instructions, with our assignment. But we want to be able to see it. We want to be able to hear it. We want to be able to implement these visions as well. Whew, okay. So yes. So that's what we were talking about, is releasing your toxic field. Now, the world is being bombarded with more toxins than we know what to do with. Okay. I walked outside. I was thinking to myself today, I've never seen so many chemtrails. You could barely see that there was a blue sky behind the chemtrails. So there's definitely something between us and the sky here. But we're living in frosty times. It's probably the easiest way to say it. And so these are the truths that I know in our awakening. Find others of like vibrational frequency that you resonate with, that are on a spiritual path, that understand that we were born for this, no matter how awful it may unfold in the next few weeks, because I do believe it's going to get far worse before it gets better. So I'm asking each and every one of you to clear your field so you can hear your instructions from your guides. And if I had Yvonne here, he's in the other room, I would hold him up because he's giving it a big yes, time to hear your instructions and to know it's time to implement it. So I was on a broadcast this morning. I was interviewing Galactic Greg on Watchers Talk, Humanity Unplugged. And you can watch it, guys, on my YouTube channel. And I'm going to share it right here. But it is airing every day until the 22nd. You can actually find the event on the YouTube channel. But the thing I want to share with you about it is that, so this morning, my very first guest that I was interviewing, Galactic Greg, he and his twin flame had just picked up and moved. They let go of everything. I guess about 6 weeks ago, they didn't know they were going to move. It wasn't in their plan, but they got that guidance that it was time to let go of any soul contracts that were keeping them bound and keeping them tied to a certain way of doing things. And that also included letting go of rent, letting go of mortgages. And so it really included letting go of anything that keeps you in this 3D reality. And the more you can, yeah, he was very good. The more you can let go of what keeps you in the 3D reality and learn to maneuver it, learn to play with it in a higher field, the happier you will be, and the more easily it'll be to do your mission, to do what you came here to do. I know I harp on that. All of you have volunteered to come down here to this planet, whether you remember it or not, whether you believe me or not. The people that find me are a certain kind of person. Okay, they are a person who, first of all, loves a woman named Joan of Angels, which I think is a unique quality already. But that's because whatever I say resonates in your heart, and you know that the celestial within you is learning how to walk both as celestial and as a third dimensional physical, in the physical. Okay, now, okay, and so it is. Now, the second thing I want to share with you, who knows how many things I really share with you, probably a lot of things I share with you. I shouldn't even think I'm counting, but I did pull a card. Oh, it's on here under the world. World's at our fingertips, and we are of the world, but not of the world. Okay, but we did come down here to help humanity, to sit up above here and to send our energies down and our frequencies and our wisdom and the tools that we have developed over the years. So this is my Earth Warrior Oracle deck, and the card, that I pulled for all of us at the beginning, it should be in here. It is. Okay, was the second card of the deck, and it's the turquoise changing woman. Now, first of all, guys, these are wings. These are like her wings. The turquoise changing woman. I am the turquoise moon mother, and I come to you with a message of change. So change is happening, guys, with or without you. And remember that change is happening in our country. Change is happening in our government. Change is happening in our towns, everywhere. And we cannot stop it. But what we can do is hold our intentions and our focus, and we can almost light the way in front of us by feeding it with the good things that we want to see. So knowing that change is happening, this may be change that you want or change that you fear. And let's face it, my girlfriend came over today. She was in fear. So I will show you how to use this change to become stronger, wiser, and more empowered to fulfill your divine destiny. Do not fear this change around you and within you. Trust in the timing of what is happening in your world. So what is she telling us? Do not fear this change. It is going to happen with or without us. We need to just go with this flow. We need to open to these new energies. Okay, so now change is upon you. It is essential for your continued growth, and you do not need to fear it. Breathe that in. We do not need to fear what is going on in the world. Trust that we do not need to fear what is going on in the world. We are going to get through this. And by the way, we don't even know what's really going on in the world. We only know what the major newspapers are telling us. Okay. And they tell us what they want us to know, not necessarily what is happening in the world. Okay. So it is essential for your continued growth, and you don't need to fear this. As you allow for this change, remain steadfast in your inner spiritual connection. This gives you courage, trust, peace, and reassurance. Courage, trust, peace, and reassurance. Okay. And you will find ways to navigate the shift, so your life will improve through the process. So Galactic Greg, had a lot of upsets and upheaval in with his twin flames mother and family. And in the end, they broke free and said, no more, no more. And they no longer have to pay rent. They're on the road, they're traveling, they're together, they're doing their thing. Okay. So everyone's going to come to a new way of being. I'm not saying you're going to be on the road, but I am saying people are going to be letting go of a lot. Okay. So you will find with your peace, trust, and confidence, you will find change that will uplift your life. So we're going to hold that this change is uplifting our life. It's clearing our field. It's releasing what's no longer serves us, and it is uplifting our life. So we want to be open and do our part to the best of our abilities. We want to tune in to divine timing, ask the universe for help, and allow it all to unfold, knowing that we can trust the outcome and that all is unfolding for the highest good of all concerned. So now, if you are struggling with change, either too much or too little. So too little change means you're clinging on to the wall. Too much change is going to have you turbulently bouncing like a rubber ball down a mountain top. Okay. However, here's the truth. If something is needing repair, Great Spirit will know how to restore it. When something needs to end, Great Spirit will show the way to empty ourselves of the past and prepare for a new beginning. When there is lack or deprivation, the abundance and generosity of the universe shall bring fullness. We never need to fear change, whether wanted or unwanted. So we trust in change. We trust in the process that all is unfolding for our highest good, no matter what it feels like, no matter how scared we might feel, no matter how much we won't know the outcome of it. We are in a novel, guys, or a sci-fi movie. I don't know, maybe it's a documentary. We're in some kind of story that has no ending yet, but it has a lot of chapters, and each chapter is gut-wrenching. Each chapter is its own flavor. Each chapter is its own scene. It could be its own movie. But know that each one will lead to the next one, and all is unfolding for our highest good. And so it is. All right. So we had the card of the changing woman. She's also known as the conqueror of monsters and the bringer of blessings, especially when we feel that we are under attack or lacking something we need. She teaches us that it is safe to rest our unconditional faith in divine grace. So, guys, this is a wonderful, wonderful message, a message of unconditional love, a message of knowing that when we clear our field, this too shall pass. All is unfolding for our highest good. We are the angelic ones. We are remembering not only our purpose, but that angelic celestial frequency and clearing our field to do all this. Now, I'm going to be getting off a couple of minutes early. I am the co-host for the Wish Alliance event, which I think you can all see. I don't know where they're airing it. That's a good question. But so I am on that event right now. And then tomorrow I'll be interviewing a speaker on crystal skulls. And I think Tina put up some shows that I am doing, but on Neil's platform, we are doing extraterrestrial races, ET races, planets and technology next weekend. No, the weekend after. I'm going to share that with you just so you can see it, if it lets me. It's letting me. Yes, I think we can see it. Perfect. ET races, planets and technology. You can sign up at Portal to Ascension. It's a really good event. A lot of fantastic speakers. We have Geraldine, we have Dan Winter, Phil Gruber, Barbara Lamb, Mary Rodwell, Jenner Layden, Adam Apollo, and Alan Steinfeld, in addition to Michael White and Neil and myself. So that's the first one I wanted to share with you. The second one I want to share with you is this one. Let's see if I did that so seamlessly. I'm like really proud of myself. Yeah, and I did that. No, I didn't. I got so excited that I didn't share it properly, or it didn't want to stay shared. Okay. How to use the intuitive gifts you were born with. And that is an event I'm doing with Neil in April. Also, guys, I'll be continuing with Humanity Unplugged. Okay, so now if you find that you need support or help, just reach out, let us know. We can help you in many, many ways. Step into the miraculous, clear your field, and just shift your energy so that you can really, really become sovereign, become that fully embodied human angelic force who walks in the 3D world, but is that angelic frequency body so that you too can do your work in the world in the same way. So I love you all. I'll see you all next week. You can catch me tomorrow with Neil, and have a blessed and beautiful day. Check out the website, www.joanofangels.com. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, I am growing it. So to help us out and help grow the channel. And have a blessed and beautiful everything, guys. All right. We will see you all. Definitely see you all next. All right, guys, step into the miraculous. We will see you all next week. Much love.